Pull out your dicks, get ready to fap. It's time for your favorite show, The Grease Trap. Pull out your dicks, get ready to fap. It's time for your favorite show, Grease Trap.
Welcome to the Grease Trap and all that shit. Scotty might come along later. We don't really know. Who cares? It could happen. It could not happen.
Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it won't happen. Maybe he will, and maybe he won't. Maybe he do, and maybe he don't.
Motherfucker. This thing don't want to fucking give me nothing, does it?
Got no juice left, TJ? Here.
It likes to get clogged up.
Pucker up. Take a little hit. Man, I wish that worked. That would be that would be pretty dope.
I know, right? I'm sending you some virtual weed.
Here you go, man. Just take a hit. Zzz, like, goes to the portal.
Plus, you could ostensibly use that same technology to hit people that annoy you.
Yeah, you could bitch slap them real quick. Like, the portal opens up. You're like, oh, man, take a hit. And they're like... You're like, whoosh, fuck you, bitch. You can't have a hit.
Or just like, someone fucking talks some shit. I think, does anyone else think? Shut up.
I believe that TJ is the greatest pseudo-intellectual of them all.
I guess they have the ability to hit you too. It would just escalate out of control.
I can't believe that original language guy has the fucking effrontery to even show up in your shit still, dude. It's like, man, you've been licking them wounds for like 2 months and you've decided to like reemerge now.
I know, it's so sad.
Oh boy.
I'm just like, you have zero ability to talk shit about literally anyone ever.
Yeah.
Because like, first of all, number one, you eat boogers. Number two, you smear boogers all over your mom's car while she's in the store shopping for your ass.
Also true.
Number three, your fucking take on every topic you speak about is just totally inane, vague garbage about how like your fat, disgusting ass is like, man, there's just no good authors anymore. No one knows how to write books anymore like they did in the past. And then you have nothing to back it up. So shut up. You're an idiot. Yeah, he did end up getting banned from the chat by somebody. I think Johnny, the Avaricious Void, my most Paul-esque moderator, took the ban hammer on him. I think that isn't he one of yours too?
Yeah, he's one of mine. I can't remember which one he was one of. I don't know which one he started in, but yeah, he's.
I think he started as yours, and I don't remember why I gave him the mod thing, but he does bring a little of that ideology ban triggeriness to the thing.
Yeah, it's needed.
Sometimes he does what needs to be done. He's like my little Judge Dredd,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's needed sometimes.
Yeah, you see, I have like a division of labor with that. I have my sweeter mods that are going to be a lot more like, hey, now watch what you're doing. But then I have my like, rah, gone.
Your death squad.
And most Johnny's definitely most of mine. Like, fuck you, you're gone.
Most of mine are the death squad.
Yeah, you have all death squad. It's just like, welcome to Paultopia.
Like I've got
hey, Paul, how's it going? Ban that fucker. Get him out of here.
I hate that shit.
I don't care how it's going. Fuck you and your small talk bullshit. Out.
I hate when a motherfucker walks in. Like, it's one thing at the beginning of the stream. That's the time you go like, hey, dude, what's up? But like you join a stream that's like 2 hours and change in progress. And you're like, hey, man, what's up? It just like rubs me the fucking wrong way. It's like, fuck you, man. The time for pleasantries was way back.
Yeah.
We got past the small talk part of this bullshit. Like fucking like 2.5 hours ago. Joins
and they're just like, hi, TJ. It's like, do you really think I don't have time for that shit?
That's what I mean.
Ask a question, say something, join the conversation. Like, how about you just listen for a second, figure out what's being discussed, and fucking say something along those lines. You know?
Oh, my favorite one is you're like an hour and a half into the stream and somebody bumblefucks in and goes like, "What's the topic?" and you're just like, man, fuck you, bro. I am not gonna fucking hit the e-brake on my entire stream.
Oh, dude. Someone yesterday, I was doing a stream the other day, and I had discussed this topic earlier on, and this person comes in and is like, hey, did you already talk about this thing? I'm like, yeah. It's like, could you, like, what'd you say about it?
I'm just like, oh, man.
It's back there, guy. You want to just go through the whole fucking shit again?
Absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't understand it. It's like, I just told you it's art. I already did it. Just go back and find it. If you're really that fucking curious, you really want me to, like, for just the sake of you, go through the entire fucking spiel I just did one more time?
These will be the people in the Wall-E universe that are just like, hey, Paul, you know, they'll just have like a fucking virtual representation of all their favorite people, and they'll just be like, hey, Paul Diego, do the Brett Keane thing. And I'll be like, situation individual. And they'll be like, hey, do it again. Situation individual. You know what I mean?
It's horrible.
You can't even lead some horses to water, I've found.
Yeah. The whole that saying's wrong.
Yep.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. It should be like, some horses can't even be led to water.
Yep.
Some horses are fucking stupid. Oh,
man. Oh, trying to get back into the swing of this shit.
Well, this is the easiest show to do it because who really cares? You know, doesn't turn out right. It's like, whatever. It's a grease trap.
Yeah, but I think that's what they like about it, though. They like,
I mean, because that's like, you know, there's like not as much expectations one way or the other, which means like things can go crazy. They can be like super boring. Like there's been ones of these where it's just like, hey man, you know, let's talk. It's like it just becomes like the small talk grease trap, or like the miserable I don't want to do this grease trap, or like the crazy fucking grease trap that like devolves into, or I guess you could say evolves into like some gigantic weird bit about shit eaters or fucking some crazy shit like that.
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
That was like one of the most involved bits. We had that fucking shit where it's like, we're talking about fucking scat munchers, and it like turned into like some fucking giant human with like tubes leading to like all their little shit sluts.
Yeah, that was a weird one. that's one where we allowed TJ's strange proclivities to lead us all the way to the final destination. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, all I did was bring up the time I saw that fucking Japanese video where the dude was choking on shit. It's fucking goddamn disgusting.
Man, the world really is a vampire. You were right, Billy Corgan.
Yeah, Billy Corgan had it. Santa Jane, Secret Destroyers. Did you see that fucking? I'm trying to find it again. There was like this like sexual fetish political compass that someone put together based on like some kind of fucking like 19,000 person sample, but I can't find it now.
Damn.
I should have fucking bookmarked it. But anyway, the scat category was way super like authoritarian right. Like it was basically like Hitler level.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you love. I mean, they said it was like unscientific and you shouldn't like necessarily like jump to its conclusions and stuff because the methodology was not like super direct. But they went through their whole like methodology and stuff.
Yeah.
But that is out there if someone wants to try to fucking find it. But yeah, scat was like super authoritarian right. It was like the most authoritarian right one. So I guess if you get authoritarian right enough, you start wanting to eat shit, which makes sense because the two countries that I've seen the most scat shit come out of has been Germany and Japan.
Sure.
Both are hotbeds of like super traditionalist fucking fascist ideology and stuff. I mean,
I wonder what
like,
that is like
traditionally.
What is the connection between like scatological infatuation and right-wing fascism?
I think it's that. I think it's just like they really want some authority over their lives, and like really, what is like a higher sort of like you control me. You're like then you eat their shit. You know what I mean?
I guess.
It's like shit eating.
Don't they get
know.
enough of that from the state though?
I guess not. I guess they're like, when I'm done eating the state's shit, I eat your shit, Helga.
Just seems redundant to me. You know what I mean? In Western society, to want to like spend your free time eating shit. That's what you're not. Idea. That's what your not free time is spent doing. You know. Let's eat the shit sandwich and get to the part of the day that I can at least try and enjoy. You know what I mean? I don't know if I actually will enjoy it, but let's get to the part of the day that I can try to enjoy.
I don't know. I think they just love eating shit. That's why they're fascists, right? Like, yeah, fascism.
I
fascism.
Guess so. I wonder if it is just that easy. It's just like, I like to be, I like have a big monolithic state that tells me like brutally what to do, and then in order to fuck, I want to have somebody just like completely own me and use me as a toilet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know. It seems strange to me. It seems like something that like they need to do more of a study into.
Yeah, because I mean, it was pretty interesting.
What about even the furries and shit? Where they land on the spectrum?
Let me just try to find this motherfucking thing. Let's see.
I gotta find out like where these people land on the political spectrum and shit.
Fetish political compass. Oh yeah. Here we go. I think this is right. Okay, yeah.
Well, we got to keep in mind too that for every person that likes eating shit, there's a person that likes doing the shitting too.
That's true.
So it's like some of them are not like taking shit. Maybe some of them are pissed off at the government for giving them so much shit, and so they want to give out some shit.
So it's actually it's broken up into men and women, and actually it's the authoritarian right women that are into scat.
Oh, okay.
When you look at the authoritarian right men, I don't see scat there.
No,
I don't know where scat is for the authoritarian right men. Where is it? Damn it! Oh yeah, it's still here. It's just not as authoritarian as it is with the women.
Okay, got it.
The most far authoritarian right thing on this is race play. They're super into race play.
Race play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude. That's typically where you like incorporate like racist tropes into like sex,
Check out the fucking libertarian right, dude. Necrophilia, bro?
Yeah. you get libertarian enough, you're like, all right, it's time to fuck a corpse. It's time to fuck a corpse, guys.
Though? Like, why?
Look, Paul, I mean,
it's the ultimate liberty, I guess, right?
The ultimate freedom. If you got the freedom, how you know you're free, Paul? I'll tell you the litmus test for freedom. You know when you're free, Paul, when you have the freedom to go to the morgue, pull out one of them fucking stiffs from the fucking freezer and stick your cock in its ass. Then you know you're free, Paul. If you don't have the freedom to do that, what freedom do you really have? None.
I guess you're right.
Incest is right next to it too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fuck my sister. I'm gonna fuck a corpse, and then I'm gonna fuck my sister's corpse. Boom.
I'm gonna wrap my sister's corpse in latex and then fuck it.
We could start fucking pandering to these. This is like rape your sister's latex wrapped corpse, and then fucking put all the ads for it on like libertarian websites. Like, hey guys. We got you covered, libertarians.
Yeah.
The furthest economic left is group sex. So just like a big orgy.
It's like a big giant orgy. Why is there no sexual data for like the lower end of the scale of the libertarian economic left?
I don't know. There's nothing down. There's just nothing. I guess there's nothing really fell down there. I guess most people are kind of just along, like straddling this line anyway.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like this general vicinity. Not too many people go into this like super libertarian right thing. It's almost like an incoherent sort of philosophy, really.
Right.
Here, like the closest you can get to the libertarian left corner is males submitting.
Oh.
For men, this is for men, of course. This is all the men data. The woman data is down here.
Right. So they like to watch dudes getting domed.
I noticed that pedophilia is right next to scat in the authoritarian right category there.
What about
women? And feet and lactation and 24/7 power dynamics. Oh, bestiality is up here. That's up there too.
Jesus.
Sounding. I wouldn't have thought sounding would be an authoritarian right thing.
I guess so.
But I guess it is. Oh, there's Fuda right there in the middle. What's the most centrist thing? Anal? Yeah, anal is the most centrist.
Anal, that makes sense. Everybody's tried anal
Everyone's
at least
like,
once.
That's the fucking... You if you want to be the fucking enlightened center of all this, anal.
Everybody's done a little butt play. You know what I mean? That's like...
All right, let's see how it fucking plays out for the women. So we already figured out that scat is the most authoritarian right thing they do.
Look, dude, like libertarian right women don't like fucking corpses, but authoritarian right women do.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Necrophilia is in a very different place for the women. It's like over more this way. It's a little bit more left wing of an activity for them.
What the fuck is creepy crawlies?
That's like bugs.
I know I'm going to need a little more explanation than that.
I mean, like, it's literally like, you know, you get off on being like covered in bugs and stuff.
Oh.
So
not
race
like
play,
screaming in horror, but like happy about it.
Like, oh, I'm covered in bugs. You know, yeah.
The God fucking damn, man. You learn something every fucking day. Usually it's something you wish you hadn't learned.
Yeah. The more knowledge you get, the more you're just like, I have seen the...
The more you know, the more you hate this species, man.
So you go to economic right. You got race play as the top one over there.
Yeah.
You go over here to this far left as you can go is females dominating, which works out nicely since males submitting.
It's pretty much
over there.
They got to be the happiest people, right? Is like the like submissive males and the dominant females. They're because like, look, dude, they disagree on nothing.
Right. Pegging is way over here on the left. What's the most authoritarian left thing? Piercing and cutting, I guess. Seems like the women don't go as extreme. Like the men have way more of a distribution into like the fringes of this shit. Women are even more kind of clustered around the middle.
Yeah.
Spanking seems to be the most centrist thing in the women world.
Makes sense.
So both of the centrist things have to do with ass. So if you fucking if you do spanking and then anal, that's like pretty much centrist fetishes.
I kind of feel like a little bit of fucking booty spanking and some anal play is probably like most people that fuck delve into that, at least in the Western world.
At least tried it out, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I would imagine like that seems to me like fetish level 1, almost to the point where it maybe even shouldn't be on here. Now, I guess taken to certain extremes, that would make sense. So you got to represent the rainbow of what anal can mean, I guess. But
right. I mean, like, is it like, I'm going to stick my finger up your ass or something? Or is it like,
I want to prolapse your fucking ass and then fuck myself
anal
with prolapse.
the prolapse. Or whatever, yeah. Your ass is hanging out like a fucking sock, it's like,
yeah.
Okay. All right,
has anybody ever fucked somebody? Has anybody ever fucked somebody with a prolapsed anus? Like taken the anal prolapse and then stuffed it in somebody's ass or something?
Not that I've ever seen.
Man,
I mean, I guess it could have happened.
They say that if you can imagine it, it's happened at least once.
I'm getting a knock. I think it's either Scotty or the FBI. We'll see.
All right. Fair enough. Shit, maybe it is the FBI.
Shit.
Maybe it is the FUBA.
Scotty is the fucking king of taking a shit at other people's houses, dude. Every day when Scotty comes here, he's like, come on, yeah, that's great. Gotta take shit, bro. Every time I see Scotty go over to my mom's house, instantly, oh, okay. Hey, everybody, I gotta go to the bathroom. And he's in the bathroom for fucking 20 minutes. It's like, dude, what's wrong with the toilets at your house? Is it like you can't shit at home? What is going on?
Yeah, dude. Scotty is. I think it displays the most that Scotty, and I mean, I'm not saying this is a bad thing, never had to hold down a 9 to 5, dude, because he's already late, and then he comes in having to shit. Like if you,
like, I gotta shit, bro,
dude, you would be fired day one. Like you're already fired if you're late, and then if you come in and you're late and you don't even jump directly into the fucking job, you go straight to taking a shit. It's like
shit.
You got like 20 something hours of the day that's you time, and you got like 2 hours of the day that's not.
No time to can't be shitting during that time.
Gotta plop one out then, dude.
But I mean, it's every fucking time he comes to my house. It's
Trust
always a
me,
beeline for the bathroom. Every time he goes to my mom's house, beeline for the bathroom. He loves it. It's like he's marking his territory or something.
He loves dropping a doozer in somebody else's territory.
I don't think that motherfucker ever shits in his own house.
I
don't think he shits in his own fucking house. Or either that, or he just fucking takes like 15 shits a day. I don't know what it is. It's one of those two things. It's like, gotta take another shit. Let's take these like little rabbit shits or something.
Little pellet shits.
Yeah. So this is a pretty gross grease trap so far.
Yeah, we got stuck on shit again. It happens though. You know what the thing is? Like nobody ever gets to discuss shit because it's such a like disgusting topic and it's so impolite.
You can't like bring it up in fucking polite society. You can't be like sitting with your friends at like, McAllister's Deli eating a fucking BLT and be like, I took this fucking horrible shit the other.
Yeah, how about some shit?
Let's talk about shit, guys. You want to talk about shit? Want to talk about fucking disgusting mountains of feces? Your right-wing friend is like, yeah, I mean, we could discuss that, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we could definitely,
Let me get my Snickers bar out really quick. I just want to eat it. And
Snickers satisfies, you know what I mean? Could you,
tell me about shit while I'm eating this big brown log here.
Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna hold my hands behind my back and just kind of lay back. Could you drop the Snickers into my mouth from like a medium height? Warm it up in the microwave first, though. Anyway, you were saying poop, yes.
Dude, I still remember, and I know I've talked about it before, the fucking horrifying story on Reddit where people were like, the people asked, of course, they were asking like, it was like one of those Ask Reddit threads where they was like, oh, well, what's like the fetish you've done that didn't live up to your fantasy or whatever? And the top one was the dude who
he's like
fucking thought he had this big scat fetish. I mean, I guess he did. He liked to jerk off to it. And then he decided he was just going to like jump into the deep end, and he hired this fucking like, I guess like dominatrix that's like super famous for that or whatever, like within that community, I guess. And then, she even tried to fucking, she's like, I'll maybe just a little on your chest, just make sure you like it. He's like, no, all the way,
straight to the face, dude.
Yeah, right down my fucking throat, bitch. She's like, okay, I mean,
If
my
that's
experience,
what
you might not want to do that. But anyway, so of course he realizes right at that moment, like, I don't like this after all. This is not good. What have I done?
This is not for me.
This is not, I should have done the chest thing and been like, oh, this is gross. I don't like this actually. Sorry.
Should have kept this in the fantasy category.
Yeah, or like, you take baby steps into that, you're just like, all right, let's see if I really am into it. Okay, no, I'm sure not. I forgot that shit smells like shit. Oops.
Yeah. It
oh, it tastes like shit too. Maybe I shouldn't. I'm not into this one. I don't even understand. Like, shouldn't that just be every fucking scat person? Like, shouldn't it just be like, they look at it, they see it online, like, oh yeah, maybe. And then like, as soon as they try it, like, nope. Like, wouldn't you think that'd be the case? Like, no, after trying it, people would just be like, no,
there's always extremities, you know what I mean? There's always extremities. Like, there's always going to be people that are into it a little bit more, you know what I mean? And then there's a little bit more, and they're a little more tolerant of it. Like, it's a rainbow. It's not just people who like to jerk to it only, but are grossed out by it and practicality, and people that just gargle it, right? There's got to be like a dude that's like, okay, it kind of is hot to smell it. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody shits near me and like I can smell them shitting, oh yeah, fuck yeah. But I don't want it any more real than that, you know? And then there's got to be a dude like, okay, maybe I like watching somebody shit and smelling it, but not on me. Right. You know what I mean? So he's just like standing like a bitch stands on the toilet and squats on it, and he just like watches the shit come out. No, fuck yeah, I can smell. Oh yeah, it farted. Oh, I can smell it.
The shit gradient, yeah.
And then there's like a dude that like, okay, like I can have a little bit of dookie on my chest. You know what I mean? Or like away from my face.
You know, by this theory, you have to eventually get to the dude who's like obsessed. All he
like
wants
basically
to do in life.
He wants to be the end piece on the human centipede. Like that's what his existence is. Everything that I eat, I want it to be filtered through like 3 people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then just all shit all day. My whole day is nothing but eating shit. And there's that dude has to exist.
Live in the porta potty. I want to live in the bottom of the porta potty at the music festival. Let me in. Yes. That's heaven.
So when you look at it like that, you realize, man, there are a ton of people that are into this stuff, and the degrees to which a person is into it, you can't just be like, oh yeah, well, truth or dare, okay, truth, well, what's your fetish? And they just go scat. They've told you nothing.
Yeah,
because they could either be the casual, I browse it and kind of get off to the deviancy of it, or they could be literally
like, Fuck, TJ. Hey, Scotty.
You guys aren't doing a grease trap without me?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Fucking bullshit, dude.
Sorry, Scotty.
You guys are a bunch of fucking liars.
Sorry, Scotty.
You guys swore to me up and down you'd never do a grease trap without me. Swore.
Hold on. I gotta get us in there.
I swore it.
Get us in the frame, huh? Is that good? No.
Probably. It must have been Paul's idea.
This fucking does not... I don't like the fucking thing they give me to adjust this with, but okay.
You don't like Manicam?
I mean, it's all right, whatever.
Every time you say it, actually, you call it Manicam. You're like, I'm going to get Manicam.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Scotty, let me ask you a question. Why is it everywhere you go, you got to take a shit? Every time you come in my house, you come in, the first thing you do is take a shit. Every time I see you visiting mom's house, the first thing you do is take a shit.
Got to mark your territory, dude.
That's what I thought. I'm just fucking checking to see if that's why. Hey, we should put this shirt back on sale. I love this fucking shirt.
The Doomer.
Yeah.
the Duma.
Duma shirt.
The Booma. The Kuma.
And the Duma.
Maybe we could get the same dude to do 3 different versions of me. Keep that one Doomer, and then just do like a Boomer Paul and then a Coomer Paul.
How would you signify? I could see how you could do like an O face for Coomer.
Yeah.
But how would you signify Boomer? Like, would you have to show you like at a grill or something?
White guilt me.
Oh,
Put me in a pair of Birkenstocks at a grill. Yeah. Put like a Kiss the Cook thing, like apron on me, and give me spatulas. You know, put me in like a polo shirt and khakis.
I just want a grill, for God's sake.
Or like just a beer hat. Isn't that kind of a boomer thing? You remember the 2 beer hat with the straw?
Yeah. Yeah.
That could be.
Oh, yeah.
So just white guilt me, but put a 2 beer hat with a straw. That's boomer. Coomer, I could just do that anime face that like with the crossed eyes and the tongue hanging out. And then Doomer, I could, we already got it.
This thing off.
Yeah, Doomer is good.
Just put Paul's face on that, dude.
Yeah, we could just. I mean, this is the. I just want a grill meme or whatever. I'll put it up on the screen here. I just want a grill, for God's sakes.
I mean, yeah, dude, that's exactly what I'm talking about right there.
Yeah, just fucking
white guilt Paul standing by some hamburgers, sizzling on the grill. You know what I mean? Maybe maybe a little mustard stain on the shirt.
Yeah, I do have that wrong about this guy. This guy be covered in filth.
Dude, we should do you could do like a parody shirt where it's like Michael Myers or like Leatherface or something, you know, and have like a severed head on the grill and he's holding a knife and it just says, I just want to kill for God's sake. You know what I mean?
Oh boy.
You fucking sell that shit. People would buy that, Paul. People would buy that. People would buy that.
I mean, people will
shirt.
buy fucking anything though, TJ.
Yeah.
People
That's
will
true.
literally buy anything. People buy dirt from other places. You know that?
I know. I've seen
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah.
I've been driving down the road and seen like dirt for sale. It's like, all right.
But I'm just talking about like they'll go to like a place and visit it, and they'll go into a shop and they'll buy dirt, which is on the ground right outside the shop. You know what I mean? Like that is fucking crazy to me.
But it hasn't been packaged. It's not packaged dirt though. That's the problem.
Get a fucking sandwich baggie and put a fucking handful of dirt in it.
No, I want to buy a bottle of dirt.
Get the doit.
Get a fistful of fucking dirt.
Get the fucking doit, you loser. Get the fucking doit.
I don't even understand like why you want to take a piece of dirt with you. I guess if you were born in Sicily or something and raised on a tiny little vineyard, and all of a
Maybe if
sudden
you're Dracula.
yeah, you got to move to America or whatever, or far away from your little vineyard and living in the big city. Maybe you'd have like a little vial of Avellino Earth. See, it takes me back to the old country, you know. But even unless that's you, I can't imagine needing a fucking fistful of dirt for anything. You know what I mean?
Uh-oh, Paul.
What?
Uh-oh.
What?
People rising up against you, Paul.
They rising up.
Who rose up
They
against
rising
what?
up.
What
They
did I
rising
do?
up.
Rise up
I haven't
against
even
Paul.
Look at this.
I haven't even done anything. in
Question.
days.
Rise up
Paul,
against Paul.
Paul advocates unions a lot, so why don't we unionize against
Oh,
him?
no.
Company man, Paul. Oh yeah,
No,
You've been on.
no.
they're coming for you, Paul.
I'm a unionist in outward expression only. Internally, I'm a fucking union buster, okay?
Got a solidarity for everything.
Question: Paul advocates unions a lot, so why don't we unionize against him? We could all boycott streams when when he just unjustly and tyrannically bans someone from memeing in the chat. We could force him to accept our unsolicited life advice, and we could win the ultimate concession of making Paul vote for Biden. It could be
No.
ours.
No.
We just
We
unite
stick
together. Solidarity, brothers.
Damn, dude, they got your number, Paul.
Unless any of you are going to offer me a couple $1 million, none of that is in your reach. None of it.
Yeah.
I will bust this union. I'm just letting you know I'll do crazy shit on stream that you guys won't be able to not tune into. I'll be like cramming a whole flagpole up my ass or some shit. You know what I mean? You'll have to see what's going on. So you don't fucking trust me, dude. I know how to bust a union. Let me ask you this, Ideology viewers. Do you want a world in which a few people decide what your Paul's ego is doing? Who watches the watchers? You know what I mean? It's better
True.
to just trust that Paul's ego always knows best. Look, what's Paul's ego ever really done you wrong? He might have banned you here and there, but he made you laugh at least twice as many times as he banned you. I mean, come on. Paul's ego knows what he's doing, and putting that intervention there, I'm going to tell you what it's going to mean. More expensive ideologies for number one.
Wow, we don't want that.
More
That
expensive
sounds-
ideologies, dude. Paul's going to stop reading $1 and $5 super chats and only read 10 and up.
Now Paul's gonna be like, I can't see these comments with no money in them. I just blind to them, guys.
99 cents? What was that? I don't see it. I don't see it.
I'm scrolling and I see nothing.
Oh, $10. Yeah, I guess I see that one. Looks beautiful. Yeah.
The union's coming against you, dude. I don't know, Paul.
I can read.
Threats on the internet 100% translate into real action, though. So I'd be afraid if I was you.
Yeah,
I mean,
man,
if I actually feared this, I would have like utterly and completely banned everybody that not only fucking posted it, but posted in it already. It would have been squashed and replaced with a Happy Paul meme from one of my many alts over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, does anyone else think Paul is the greatest? I voted 79 times.
Crazy
like a-
how people.
Paul doing a happy dance on the last grease trap. And it's just a gif of me going like,
Celebrate good Paul. Come on.
people think I'm not doing it, dude, but they're wrong. No, I'm kidding. I haven't had to. I've got little propaganda artists out there that work for me, but I've never talked to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they just do your will without you having to fucking lift.
They
a
just
finger.
dear leader me. You know what I mean?
Does anyone else
Hey.
think Paul Zico is God?
Hey, everyone needs a couple of people to go around proselytizing the greatness of them, right?
It's
I mean,
true.
that-
Yeah, I do. I need it. I want it. Yeah, I crave it. Give it to me.
Yeah, I mean, like, and plus, I mean, what are they going to unionize against? It's like, I mean, ideology is not a fucking business. Ideology is Paul, doing what he fucking wants on a
Yeah.
stream. So
Yeah,
I don't know. I
will do.
don't know how they're going to put pressure on you. Like, what are they going to do?
Yeah. Pressure
I
me
mean, I
to
think it's
do what?
satirical.
Like not sit around like a lump and smoke 20
Yeah.
cigarettes in a sitting? Like that's what I'm going to do anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you'll do it less. I don't know. I don't know what you hope to achieve. American versus English breakfast. Did you look at that?
Dude, I'll move to Twitch. Fuck them. I'll move ideology to Twitch. I'll be an IRL streamer over on Twitch. Then what?
Yeah, Twitchiology, motherfucker.
And if I get
that
banned
post
over
is
there,
actually
I'll go to
really-
like what's that alt-right one?
Like Gab or something?
Yeah, I'll go to Gab.
Oh yeah, be a gabber.
Where true freedom of speech still exists. And then
Scotty's
as
obsessed with this, so I'm gonna pull it up.
soon
Dude, I
as
just don't.
oh my god. Oh my god. This is
What's
so
fuck-
fucking disgusting, bro.
What's wrong with these British people, dude? Like, why do they want beans and like fucking cherry tomatoes and their eggs overcooked?
Dude, I've made a few of these English breakfasts around here. I have to say, beans for breakfast is actually not too bad. It actually kind of works. The mushrooms are good. Those little tomatoes, though,
Scotty.
they suck. They're like
Scotty.
they're like eating acidic
Dude,
snot.
we gotta fucking deport him.
Scotty,
Sorry.
look at TJ
Yep.
right now. Something killed him and replaced the
The body snatchers are here, Paul.
Yeah, dude, that is not TJ. That is not Actually, English breakfast is quite nice when you do it right. Excuse me. They've cut their dude. They fucking kid.
Actually, guys-
TJ, you sick fucks.
Look, TJ, pancakes, slabs. That's thick cut fucking.
I mean, I would not
crunchy bacon. A pile of scrambled
So-
eggs with cheese, hash browns. Mm.
So all I would say is one, these pancakes need to be on another plate because they need syrup.
No,
And you don't want it all
no,
over
they need
everything.
syrup, but who cares? Eat them last then.
No, I think they should be on a separate plate.
No, you're wrong.
I mean, most places, if you go to a fucking breakfast place that serves pancakes, they usually
Look,
put it on a separate
TJ,
plate.
do you want to eat those like on the right, the English breakfast there?
Yeah.
You want to eat those eggs that have been over fucking cooked? Looks
Um,
overcooked.
I mean, those eggs look all right.
Look,
I
looks
guess.
overcooked to me.
Yeah, they do, but like you don't have to cook them like that. This dude just cooked them like that. You can have any style eggs you want.
And
with
we know
English
your ass
breakfast.
ain't eating no fucking goddamn tomatoes like that.
No,
Those
well,
are,
like if you, I said I don't like the tomatoes because I did do the tomatoes when I cooked the English breakfast. I did this like one skillet English breakfast where you cook them all in the same skillet to kind of like mix the flavors together and stuff.
Yeah.
And the tomatoes were my least favorite part.
now the meat part of it I'm fine
Because
with.
the tomatoes get way too soft and they just taste like little acidic bombs of snot, so they're not good. I don't like those kind of tomatoes.
Well, you're supposed to mix them with things.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, you're
I didn't
supposed
do
to
that.
like take a bite of beans and have a bite of the tomato with the beans. That's what supposedly makes it, as
You know
they
what we're
say,
saying here,
nice.
too?
All right.
Country that has space versus a little crammed island, dude.
You know why
It's like,
both of
let's
these
cram a bunch
breakfasts-
of shit together.
Both these breakfasts kind of suck because neither of them has any bread. I guess pancakes are kind of bread, but not
Pancakes
really.
are definitely bread.
I think you still need some toast.
Mm.
toast.
I mean, fair
Yeah.
enough. You add more. I mean, like, I'm as an American, I'm not going to argue against more.
If
but
there
I'm going to
was
argue there's a lot of
gravy-
carbs right there already.
If there was gravy on the plate, I would argue for some toast, for some sopping.
Yeah.
But as it stands right now, especially with that thick cut ass bacon, dude, I don't need no fucking toast.
And this plate, you definitely need toast to wipe up all this shit
Well,
afterwards.
I'll agree with that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that
You're doing the English.
So toast
they,
is
do- they
definitely
do
missing
do
from this.
toast though with a
Yeah, they do. This just doesn't have it. So this guy is looking full of shit. This is not a full English breakfast because there's no fucking toast.
This guy lies.
Suck my ass, bitch.
yeah. There should be some nice crispy toast because you
Fucking
would
dumbass.
you would definitely need it.
Fucking dumbass English piece of shit.
Yeah, you would definitely need it to
All right, now
sop
here
up
is-
all that.
That to
Here's
me is
a-
more true.
This is a more accurate fucking English
Okay, yeah.
breakfast.
You see,
IMO.
this is looks at least a little bit better. I mean, like I see a pile of fucking pork, dude. I see a couple eggs.
Hey, how the fuck are English people like they're This is too much food, like for breakfast.
Nah,
especially.
man, this is an appropriate amount of food for breakfast here.
You think?
There's a couple of things on this plate that
If
could
it's
go
the
fuck
only
off.
meal you're gonna eat a day,
Yeah, those tomatoes, they can be.
so that this is like blood sausage
Yeah,
or
that's
something.
blood sausage. That can go. Give me 2
I don't
more
know about
links of
that.
that.
I've never had it. Never had it. I don't
Give me
know.
It
2 more
doesn't
links of
look
that
good,
normal
but-
shit, dude. Give me 2 more links of that normal shit, and you keep the goddamn fucking blood sausage. And you know
Oh,
what?
you probably wouldn't eat this ham either because it's ham.
It's not crispy enough. If it was like super crisp ham, I would do it, but that's almost like bacon anyway.
Yeah, you got some toast and shit and some eggs.
But
which
what,
is
they
good.
That
got
toast
like a
looks
hash
good.
brown in there too.
Well, hash browns.
But I'm
sausage,
sorry, no one
some
can do hash
mushrooms.
browns like Waffle House, dude. Like every other hash brown, even like homemade. That's like one thing where it's like,
I've tried, dude. I was on a quest for a while.
You can't,
and I
dude.
tried every fucking thing. I studied how the Waffle House hash brown fucking is like done and stuff. I don't know. They fucking put crack in it or something. There's no fucking
it's not as
explanation.
good. I know people have been like, no, I'm not gonna make hash browns. You taste them, it's like, man, you
I've
can't.
tried cooking it low and slow. I've tried cooking it super fast. I've tried the fucking fresh potato approach.
Can't touch it, man.
I've tried it with starch, without starch. I've tried the frozen shit. Tried every fucking combination of fucking factors I could possibly think of. And I could not get them fucking hash browns to be as good as the Waffle House ones. It's just impossible. It can't be done. There's something they do that's just fucking beyond my human reckoning. I came up, in the process, I had some pretty goddamn good hash browns, but never fucking even close to the Waffle House ones. You just can't do it.
Possible, man. I told you. Unless you go to a Waffle House, like there has to be like a patina of grease over everything you have. Like,
Yeah.
and that's just something you're not going to do in your house. So, like, if you want to turn your house into a Waffle House, then you can achieve that. Liberal amounts of Crisco, just coat everything in your house. You just go to your house, start flinging Crisco and fucking butter and oils.
You think it just has to come from like a Crisco enriched environment? I just have to like take like a big
Dude,
vat
think about they're
butter,
making
Crisco, and oil and just stir it all
Yes.
together and just
Think about-
paint the fucking walls.
how they
with it.
cook this shit. They cook it in the same spot. I mean, they clean it, but like it's done over and over again. It's like a fucking seasoned like cast iron pan. Like you can't just have that. You clean that pan, you're fucking throwing the fucking flavor away.
Yeah.
It's just something you can't get unless
Chelsea won't let me do that shit though. She's like, clean that.
What?
Clean that. Like, I
There's
don't want
no
to clean it.
point.
I don't want to clean it though. Clean it. Clean it.
So there's no point having it.
It's like, man.
Just get a regular nonstick pan then.
Man. Women.
Paul's like, I don't fucking cook. Fuck that.
God.
No, I have a cast iron skillet. I know how to do it. I cook.
No, I know you're gonna do it, but Paul, you never really struck me as a guy that wanted to cook a bunch.
I don't cook a ton, but I do cook. I order out a lot. I live the
I saw
uh,
Paul's Taco Bell drawer. It was like,
Did you? Oh, right.
Well, dude, I'm telling you though, like that's a little deceptive. There was a point where I'd order like a Taco Bell once a month or something. Dude, they would give me an absurd amount of fucking sauce every time.
They do.
I don't know.
yeah,
what
it's
they
like
do.
they just,
Like when you get it from DoorDash, especially, like, dude, they'll fucking just load the fucking sauce in the bag, and it's like, what the fuck? Cool.
yeah, it's insane.
I'm happy, dude. When I get all that shit, I'm like, I put that in a drawer, and I'm like, if I'm making tacos at home, like, let me break out the Taco Bell sauce.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, why not? I got that sauce drawer fucking popping off. I got like
Oh yeah, man.
the extra stray like cups too. So if I like have like if I get like a chicken McNugget and I got some sweet and sour or something and I don't use them both, that motherfucker
yeah.
goes in the drawer.
Yep, exactly. You already know. It's like,
You never
I
know.
want some really processed sweet and sour sauce. So what do I have? Oh, here we go. McDonald's. Thank you.
Dude,
I found this fucking super badass recipe for like a old style fucking like patty melt. It's not hitting very good.
Piece of shit.
You know what I'm talking about? Like the old style, like 50s style
Mm-mm.
fucking
What do you mean?
Texas toast kind of patty
Oh,
melt.
Texas toast? Okay, yeah, I get.
Yeah, with the fucking grilled onions, like
Yeah.
the caramelized grilled onions on it,
Yep.
and the thin patty and the kind of Texas toast grilled.
The one I found is you don't even fucking keep one coherent patty. You kind of like smash the ground beef into like strips and kind of get it a little crispy on the bottom, but keep it soft on top.
Yeah.
And then kind of break it up and then put the cheese in with it and then stir the cheese into the meat and then stir the onions and all the other
Jesus,
stuff into
sounds
it
good.
and then put it on the fucking Texas toast and then you grill it a little bit more on each side to get the crispiness there.
And the cheese all melt in it.
I mean, it's like probably one of the greasiest fucking things you could ever eat, but it's fucking insane.
That's why I get a Waffle House, dude. I get a patty melt, dude.
It's so insanely delicious.
But they don't make it like that though.
Those types of foods, you got to imagine, like those are like I would call that greasy spoon type of foods. Now I know a lot of places have done their take on a patty melt or whatever, but like the beginning of the patty melt here was like long haul truck drivers stopping at like truck stops, and they need this like super calorie rich. Because who knows when they can't be stopping every goddamn time their tummy grumbles and shit. So when they, you know what I mean? That's where a lot of this greasy spoon, and I love that type of shit, by the way. It escaped into like the Denny's and kind of like Waffle House culture. But like, make no bones about it, Waffle House is emulating like what would have been back in the 80s, a little coffee shop that was adjacent to a truck stop or on the grounds of a truck stop. Got a big fryer, got a big open air fryer like that, where they like the person that takes your fucking order is the person that turns around and cooks your food sometimes, you know?
There's a really good grill in New Orleans called the Clover Grill. And I'm telling you, that's basically how it is. Like, what do you want? And then they're known for hamburgers. Like, okay, they fucking turn around, they put your fucking like burgers on the grill, they press it down, they just cook that shit right in front of you. And it's like literally just like 4 or 5, basically 5, maybe 6 feet away.
Yeah.
And I just love that place because it's like that. It's just like basically like, what do you want? I'll
tell you one thing that most patty melts get wrong.
What's that?
Is they don't know what it's about. They either think it's about the meat or they think it's about the cheese, but it's not. It's about the fucking caramelized onions. The caramelized onions make the fucking patty melt.
When they ask me,
the fucking flavor. I mean, most of the flavor comes from those.
When
fucking
you go
onions,
someplace,
dude.
I know exactly what you're talking about. When you go someplace and it's like, you want onions on that, and it's like, motherfucker, what do you think I'm here for? It's like, if I want a patty melt, like you better put some goddamn caramelized onions on that bitch, or I ain't gonna eat it.
Caramelized onions. It's the best fucking goddamn shit in the fucking on the face of the earth. I mean, like those motherfuckers are so sweet, so tasty.
On their own, they suck, but they're probably the best garnish.
I mean, like you wouldn't sit there and eat like a bunch of caramelized onions. That's true.
No.
But like as a garnish, they're fucking top tier for sure.
You put that shit in a fucking French onion soup, delicious. You put that shit in a fucking patty melt or a hamburger, delicious.
It's gotta be cooked right though, man. Because you overcook them, it's like they're no good. You undercook them, they don't have that flavor. It's like it has to be cooked just fucking right. It's one of those
I don't know
things.
what the fuck is going on with this thing, but
I don't know.
It's fucking gross. All right. Yeah. The fucking
Patty melts, TJ.
patty melts, yeah.
Oh yeah, patty melt. I
I don't know. Give me a fucking patty melt, Scotty. Go get me one.
don't know. The nearest place right here is Waffle
Scotty,
House.
go get me a fucking patty melt right now.
No,
Scotty, I'm not fucking around
TJ?
with you. I'm not fucking around with you,
TJ,
Scotty.
I'm not fucking around with you.
I'm not fucking around
I'm not
Scotty.
fucking
Scotty,
around with
I
you?
am not. Scotty.
TJ,
Scotty.
TJ,
Scotty.
TJ.
Give me a patty melt, Scotty.
Hey, TJ.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Fair
Sorry.
enough. You kick your ass after the show, Scotty.
All right. Well, fair enough.
Right after the show, getting your ass beat.
You know what? At least I can just sit here and get my ass beat.
Yeah.
Don't have to go anywhere to do that.
Apparently, Scotty's a centrist.
I'm an enlightened centrist now, huh?
You don't even get the joke, Scotty. You weren't even here. You weren't even here for fucking the setup for that.
Whatever.
How much song is this on the Grease Trap?
How much song?
10 minutes.
How many songs are
12
left?
minutes. Something like
Yeah, something like 10 or 12 minutes left. Yeah.
God damn it. What the fuck else can we even talk about?
What do you
TikTok
mean,
is
what can we
weird.
talk about? There's a bunch of
What
shit.
can we
to
talk about?
McDonald's is
What the fuck I'm supposed
Greasy.
to talk about now? Talk about shit.
Food.
Talk about fetishes. Talk about fucking Scotty taking a shit. Talk about fucking
it's like a fat fucking
food
shit too.
excessively. I don't know. Oh yeah, I was on Twitter scrolling for fucking topics. That's
Scroll. Oh my god!
Why didn't you
What's
yell
this?
at Vosh, TJ?
right. When I yell at him,
Yeah, why didn't you yell at Vosh, dude?
I should have, huh?
Supposed to
Because they-
holler at that motherfucker, dude. Yeah, that dumbass take about gambling. Is like, listen, bitch, you're just wrong. You're wrong, Vosh.
And better if you talk about smoking. There ain't nothing wrong with smoking. I'm sorry, Vosh doesn't like gambling. He don't like to gamble a little bit.
They had this super
he-
authoritarian anti-gambling shit, which like it victimizes people.
It
or
takes
whatever.
from the proletariat and gives to the rich or some shit.
You
That's
don't
like,
see.
I mean,
you don't see
you
the
can't protect
psyop
people
that
from
is
every
Vosh,
dumbass
TJ.
thing they fucking do, man.
You
What?
don't see the psyop that is Vosh yet, TJ. You don't see the fucking
CIA plant, dude.
right
You
wing
fucking
CIA
spell Vosh
plant.
backwards. Spell CIA, bro. CIA
Yeah.
is an anagram.
Look, I'm not saying.
Vosh.
Look, dude, we're not saying that Vosh directly worked for the agency. We're just saying he has ties to the agency. TJ. Look, TJ, there's been several people who have brought very good evidence about
Dude,
that.
he's
Very
just
good
a
evidence.
zoomer. He thinks that like the first thing he came at you with, he was like, "All right, my dude, let's unpack this, okay? Let's unpack this gambling thing and go step by step, ontologically speaking, and see if we can have a Socratic dialogue." My guy.
Ontologically.
Yes, ontologically speaking, we can have a Socratic dialogue
sure it
about the
wasn't
insinuations. Yeah, we can have a deontological, ontological mix look.
Dude,
And
remember when,
where we stand. And I was like, okay. And when the first thing he brings up is, do you think it should be illegal to have loot boxes in video games? And you were just immediately like, yep. And I was like, why? Like, that's such a Zoomer problem. I stole my mom's credit card and bought $50 worth of fucking Fortnite loot. Like, they think that's something that's like looting the treasury of the United States. Like, get fucking bent. Like, if I want to buy a loot box, I can't buy a loot box because your little tit swinger might fucking like want to buy a loot box. Fuck you. Keep your fucking credit card locked up or raise a better kid that's got a moral or some shit. Like, fuck
I don't know.
that
The loot
shit.
box mechanic does seem like it's just like kind of like covert
Well, don't say
gambling.
exploitative because I don't even want to hear that shit. You've walked into a casino, so I don't want to hear it, dude.
Yeah.
You know,
But
what-
I mean, like,
you
I
know
go
what
into a
mostly
casino, I'm like,
keeps-
I am going to go gamble now.
Right.
But, like, you know, a kid fucking playing a video game where it's like, get more stuff.
dude,
and then
look.
it's like,
Brought the
give us
casino
money
to
and
your
maybe you'll get
house.
something good or maybe you won't.
It brought the
like, you know.
casino to your house, so now you've got to watch and make sure that your kid's staying in the arcade and not playing the slot machine. That's all.
Yeah.
People have been doing
I mean,
that
you
in
can
casinos
password
for
protect
fucking years. Yeah, you can password protect shit. All these games
Well,
have
the thing
settings.
is, maybe it just boils down to like, I don't really give a fuck about loot boxes, so whatever. If it's conciliatory, I can do
Unless,
that. But like, I
like-
just don't want them. I don't want them fucking with my fucking casino.
Here's
That's all
the thing.
I fucking
First,
care
they
about.
came for the loot
Leave my
boxes.
casino alone, bro.
First, they came for online
no.
poker, and I
did I
said nothing.
slippery slope it?
Then they came for the loot boxes, and still
Oh, no.
I did nothing. Then they came for blackjack, and I shrugged because I like roulette.
Yeah.
Then they came for roulette, and I looked around. There were no other games left in the casino.
No!
Dude, loot
The
boxes should be
hubris.
legal. It should all be legal because unless you're going to say there's a law against people being fucking stupid, then fuck it. That's my opinion. Because like,
It's like, watch your kids. I hate the kid. Any time that somebody goes like, we need to ban this because kids argument. The first litmus test I apply to the fucking like necessity of this new law or not is, could it be fucking completely and utterly made moot if a parent just watched and took responsibility for what their kids did? If answer yes,
don't
law
most
doesn't need
gamers-
to happen.
My understanding is most gamers hate the loot box mechanic fucking anyway.
then
so.
don't buy games that have
Well,
loot
then-
boxes.
but yeah, why do so many of them play games that have so many fucking loot box shit in them? Then they don't hate it. They like it. They get addicted to it, just like they get addicted to going and playing slot machines. They're adults. They want to gamble their money on fucking sparkly shit in a video game. Whose fucking business is it? Yours? Like, it's just bullshit.
No, it's not. Yeah, 100% not.
Well, then I feel like kids should be able to go in the casino too. Then
No, I'm not arguing for kids to be able to do
Send a
it.
6-year-old in the casino.
well, I mean, like,
All I'm saying-
wait. So it's okay for the kid to be in a video game and be like, all right, put $1 into the virtual slot, and
Yes.
maybe we'll give you something. But
Yes.
they can't do it in the actual slot machine.
No,
Fuck
no,
that.
no.
One way or the other.
You need to
Don't be a
understand.
Oh,
Oh
no,
man,
Hold on.
fuck you,
Go to one
TJ.
extreme or the
Fuck
other.
you, dude. I
TJ.
get the first time.
One extreme.
Paul, can you imagine
or
the
other
first
extreme.
time a kid runs around when TJ's playing roulette?
That's why-
TJ's
Hey,
be like,
wait, no.
get this fucking kid out of here! Get this fucking kid out of my casino!
That's why they shouldn't be allowed to play the loot boxes.
No,
either.
listen. There's one thing that could keep them from
Right.
playing the loot boxes. All the games that you're talking about that have loot boxes in are free to play. Most of them, 90% of them. Okay,
Gotcha.
They're free to play. The loot
Right.
boxes provide cosmetic items and different
Right.
shit. Right. So
Like you could win a cool
you
hat
have to
or
enter
whatever.
in order to buy a loot box and gamble on it. you have to enter your mom's credit card number.
A lot of that shit's
there's
just built into the
cutoff.
phone now, though.
What is it?
A lot of that shit's just built into the
Yeah,
phone
but
now.
you can set up a process which
if you set up an iPhone properly, you can't make a fucking purchase without mom's fucking say so.
exactly. Yeah, they have parental controls.
So
Just use the
why is
parental
this an
control,
issue?
Xbox, whatever.
Because Zoomers are wringing their hands about it because they're thinking about like, my dude, what's the worst thing I did back when I was a kid? Oh, I remember when I snuck into my mom's purse and bought a bunch of fucking Call of Duty loot boxes, my guy. We have to stop this scourge, my dude. And it's just like, what? No, dumb fuck. No. I don't even like loot boxes. But I defend somebody's right to fucking play a dumbass game and buy. Like, if I'm an adult, because I've done it before. Like, if I'm an adult and I'm playing a game and I really like it, and it's an online game and I want to look a little different, or I want to have like a little skin that's a little swaggier on my gun or whatever the fuck. Who are you to fucking tell me I can't fucking buy a loot box and take a chance at it?
I am God.
It's bullshit.
I'm your God and your government, sir.
What about the kids? Parental controls, dude. Parental controls on everything. Watch your fucking bank account.
Most parents don't give a fuck about their kids.
Well, that's the problem.
They
focus on that
must
shit.
not,
The
dude.
underlying issue is that most parents just don't really give a shit.
Yeah, so focus on that shit and not like slowly but surely eroding everybody's freedom to do what they fucking want to. You know what I mean? Fuck that. If you got to take something off my plate, like entertainment wise or whatever the fuck, to make kids safer, that's always a no for me. That's always a no. Dude, there is nothing but endless shit that's made specially for kids. It's for kids. Look, dude, if you can find me something that's like, it's for kids, and then it's just like big dicks swinging around and shit, blah, I'm like, okay, I'm against it. But like, dude, you tell me the market is not endless of like, toodly, I'm Mr. Goblin and this is Mr. Bunny and we're going to go on a reading adventure. Like, there's endless. And you're going to tell me that a pair of titties can't be out in a video game next. Watch, that's coming next. I think this video game stuff, I mean, kids are
It's already
saying
been
this,
done.
right? I mean, kids
It's
are
already
saying
been
this,
done.
right?
Let's see.
Think how they regulate video games, dude. It was like the government's going to regulate video games. No, we're going to create a board which basically is owned by all these big companies that decides what games come out. It's like, oh, okay, great. And of course, anything sexualized is not allowed. Violence endlessly. In America, it's like, you can be as violent as you want. Like,
There's
other
nothing-
countries are more sensitive about violence, honestly, than they are the sex shit.
It's literally just a way for adults to gamble. That's all it is. Like, and the fact that kids do it is inherently a failure of fucking parents. They're not watching their kids. They're not paying. Like, how does a kid have access to something that they can buy anything without your fucking say so?
You know how that happens? Mom, can I buy this? All right. Mom, can I buy this? All right. Then eventually the mom's like, hey, look, just have it and just don't spend the money.
You know
And the
what?
kid goes, hey! And of course they do.
You've made me curious. I'm going to do an episode on loot boxes.
Go ahead.
See what I really think about it. Because I don't really know enough about the issue, to be honest with you.
Well, you should probably play a few fucking games that have them.
Ugh.
Or consult
wanna-
with
he's not
me
gonna do
on the
that.
loot box episode, because I played a lot of games that have
I don't
loot
want to play
boxes
no
in them.
goddamn fucking stupid games.
You got to
but
know
I'm just
how
gonna
they
do
work.
research.
You got to understand how they work, because earlier, like, you didn't even know that you had to have like a credit card to make them work. Like, there was some kind of like in-game gambling mechanic or something. No, there's real
I mean,
dollars
it
tied
says
to
a
it.
lot of the games don't actually involve real money. Like, it just has the loot box fucking element.
Okay, well, that's true too. Some games will just have like, if you complete a level, you get a loot box.
Yeah, that's true. Like if Vermintide, if you beat a campaign
Yeah.
or something, you get a fucking box.
There's
You don't
tons
pay
of
for
games like that. Like Diablo is based on that shit. Like in Diablo, if you go and kill a boss, you're going to get a different loot box every time you kill the boss. It's ridiculous. Like people trying to paint this out like it's fucking casino or some shit. It isn't. Look, are people going to develop a fucking problem with it? Yup. Are people going to develop a problem with any kind of risk reward fucking game or thing that they can do? Yup.
People
Is
do that
it
with
my
games
job
that
to
aren't even
make
like
sure
that.
Yeah, it's not my job.
What about
to
World of
stand in front of the
Warcraft?
casino.
Remember people? Well, Paul, remember how people lost their lives? There was like WoW widows and shit,
Yeah.
where it's like World of Warcraft, like, and it wasn't like they were gambling on it. It
But
wasn't
what about
anything
a
like.
dude like me that just played. I played World of Warcraft on and on for not never consecutively, but like through the life of World of Warcraft, probably like for 5 or 6 years. I would check it out, play a month, and then quit for a while, and then come back and play a couple months and quit for a while. You know what I mean? I never
When
bought
Scotty-
anything.
I remember when Scotty got into that. It was like
Yeah, 3 months of just like
for
nothing.
3 months, Scotty just vanished into that game. It was
Yeah.
the best time of my life. at the time.
She just like, oh god.
I was like, oh, Scotty's fucking just totally preoccupied with this. I don't even have to do nothing. And then Scotty's like, where's all the money? We got nothing in the bank account. I'm like, we haven't really been working because you just playing World of Warcraft.
Dude, it was so bad. I remember that shit. She came to me and it's like, Scotty, I hate to be in this position, but like, shouldn't we work or something? I was like, oh shit. That was like my wake up call.
Like role reversal. Yeah. Scotty was like, what? Is it Bizarro Tuesday?
Like, no, you've just been playing World of Warcraft for like 3 months now, and like,
oh my god,
nothing's really happening.
Dude, I had one relationship, and I guess in my 20s I was probably way more apt to sit down and just like play a video game for like 20 hours straight or some shit. Yeah. But yeah, my first major relationship, that was a big problem in it. Like apparently like how much time I spent playing video games. And looking back on it now, like there were times I would go on these benders and play a lot of games and shit, but I was definitely not playing a lot of video games in a modern sense at that time. You know what I mean? It was just it was one of those things that was creeping in on my fucking interest, and in her eyes, it was like taking away from time I should have been, I don't know, fucking telling her how pretty she is or petting her head or whatever, going to the mall with her or whatever the fuck it is she wanted in her heart of hearts, right? And like, so I can see how that can develop, like how like people could start looking at it as a problem, even in some cases when it's not. And then on the extreme end, it's like, dude, everything comes around again, TJ. It's like the scat fetishist.
Yeah.
So there's going to be people, that just are like, look, like me, every once in a blue moon, I've gone like, yeah, dude, I like that skin. I'll take a chance on it and I'll pay $1.99 and it's on sale for Christmas or whatever, a loot box and Heroes of the Storm or some shit. And I buy it. And, oh, I got it. Yay. Or, oh, I didn't. Shucks. I've done it a couple of times. Never been a problem for me. All right. There's that. I'm that guy. I'm at the lowest end. Then there are dudes that are literally like flushing their whole life down these fucking things, trying to get everything collected or trying to get the special rare item or whatever the fuck.
I need the gold armor. I need the gold armor, please.
And it's just like, dude, because those guys exist, guys like me got to suffer and can't have the option to make a casual purchase here and there. It just makes no sense. It's like, treat those guys, treat the compulsive nature of what's going on behind their gambling addiction and sequester them from the game.
It's the same thing that a lot of gun fucking people tell me. It's like, I'm responsible with my gun. But my problem is a lot of times you're responsible with your gun, but you don't fucking want anything in place to like fucking put some kind of fucking lid on the motherfucker that's not like, I saw a video where this dude like literally opened a beer can by like shooting the fucking beer open.
Yeah.
And all the gun, I was like, this is fucked up. And all the gun nuts are like, well, you know, I mean, that is irresponsible, but
yeah, exactly. No, what else do you need to say? I mean, it is irresponsible.
I'm
like, come on, like we can do something, can't we? A little bit.
I'm 100%
some kind of mitigation
for people owning pretty much any type of gun that's out there. I kind of draw the line at like crowd clearing type of munitions, like grenades and rocket launchers and shit like that, right? But like, you want to own a machine gun, fucking do it. My problem is that so many of these guns are sold without any kind of licensing. It's like you can't drive a car without a driver's license, without demonstrating base competency and having something that can be taken away from you. That means like, oh fuck, now I can't have guns anymore. So
I try to know pretty much every people of every point of view possible, because I always need a resource if I could pick somebody's head. And I know a guy that's like a hardcore super gun nut guy. He does like gun training for people, and he's like a former army dude.
Oh, yeah, I met those types. Yeah,
he's like super, like his whole life revolves around guns.
Yeah, I love
guns.
And
he's basically told me like if they even try to do like a registry, because a registry is the first step.
Oh my god, dude! Don't even freaking.
And if they try to register my guns, I will resist them with my life to my final breath. I will resist.
Yeah,
even a registry, just like you have to register your guns.
Having a list of guns.
I will destroy you. I will end your life and my own, rather than allow a registry to happen in this nation.
Here's
because
why.
A registry is the first step to confiscation. Historically, every time a gun registry has been implemented, confiscation has followed.
Yeah, I mean that's what they believe, 100%. Like anything
I don't think
with
that's
guns,
true. Actually,
any regulation with guns is too many.
everything is always like any sort of regulation in that fucking department is like, whoa.
It's a
No,
goddamn fucking free for all in the streets, or it's tyranny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's one of the two, man.
I just
Yeah,
wish
no,
they
I'm-
felt that way about every issue.
but no one,
then.
but no one feels that position on everything. Exactly.
And I just feel like these people oftentimes paint themselves. You'll go like, you'll show them the statistics of people being shot accidentally, people committing suicide, and they're like, whoa, listen. I'm a fucking responsible gun owner. I know trigger discipline, and I know how to handle, and I know downrange and fucking straight up in the air only, and never point the barrel at anything. They'll rattle off all the rules and shit to you. But if you were sitting in their fucking living room at one of their parties, they're waving the fucking gun around and fucking, you know, it's like they don't live the life and they're not willing to accept the actual responsibility for it. So they can go like, man, it just went off out of nowhere, man. I don't know what happened. I brought my new M16 out to show everybody.
Oh, dude. Oh, it happens all the time with handguns. You hear about toddlers getting into people's purses
Right,
or
and that's just
bags.
that
on
should
the
never
nightstand.
happen. There are numerous ways. Scotty, as a gun owner, knows this, of securing your guns to where you can access them with relative ease if you need to defend your family with them, but that your toddler's not going to fucking lockpick their way into.
no.
So
Yeah,
give me a
fuck
break.
no.
Like, it's just like a lack of responsibility. That's what really is at the heart of most gun nuts. They do not want to be held responsible for being irresponsible with their guns. And that's
Well, not to mention-
that's what they're trying to stop.
Even when they talk about these rules, like there's rules at gun ranges, like, but you could go to the gun range and say, who gives a fuck about your rules? Like, I'm not gonna have anyone tell me what to do. But no, most people go, yeah, I'm gonna abide by those rules. Like, yeah, because it keeps people safe, right? So when we talk
Well,
about that on a
at a gun
societal
range,
level,
if
it's
you
like
don't
they
abide-
understand it on a micro level, but on a macro level, it's just like, no, it's bullshit. It's just trying to take my freedom away. It's like,
Yeah.
I stumbled on this video when I was like looking up some gun shit at one point.
Oh, this is that dude that had the fucking 50
Yeah.
cal blow up in his face.
It
I can't
fucking
watch this shit.
explodes, dude.
well,
I mean,
look away for a
you
minute.
don't
Yeah,
see
you
any
go ahead
gore.
and watch it, but this is
There's
fucked
no-
up.
There's no gore or anything.
I mean, it
you don't
just
see
like
any
you can
blood.
see how
He doesn't,
damaging
want
it
to
is.
watch it. All right, Paul. So I guess
That's
just look,
fine.
look
Go
away
I'm
for a
fine.
second.
I'm fine. I got my eyes closed. Go for it. Play whenever.
All right. Check this out, Scotty. You seen this before?
No, I've never seen it. Oh no! Oh my god, that's
Here, this is
horrible.
slow motion.
Did he build this or something, or was it jammed?
No, he goes through the whole thing. There's like a 20-minute explanation about like what happened and like the
he
injuries
broke his
suffered and
hand.
stuff.
He got his face all fucked up.
Look at the scar on his neck there.
I mean, I could have killed him. He's lucky to be alive.
Oh yeah, it very easily.
I mean, it was really lucky that he was firing a gun that was mounted. You know what I mean, or at least put on a table. So I mean, because if he'd been holding that or something, I mean, I don't usually think people hold 50 cal rifles like that. So, yeah, that's just very fortunate he wasn't hurt.
yeah. Well, he was hurt pretty bad, but
I mean, not like.
Wasn't
Oh,
killed,
I'm
though.
sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I meant to say like he wasn't killed because.
anyway, I think
that's a spicy grease trap. Why so delicious, delicioso.
I had an appetizer grease trap and it was still good. You guys had the full experience.
Yeah. Scotty showed up late, then took a shit.
I had to
Well-
fucking shit, dude. What do you want me to say?
What are you gonna do?
Tisk. Anyway, that's the grease trap. Bye.
Bye.
Deep fat fried. Deep fat fried. Deep fat fried. Deep fat fried.